Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 7 of building the classic 1966 TV series Batmobile. Pow, off, splat, and all of that. Instant freeze, we're looking at. Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, Professor Freeze, Mr. Freeze, I'm pretty sure it is. We shall see. Obviously played in the TV series by that gentleman, played by Schwarzenegger in the movie, one of the movies. So there we go. The Long Halloween. Not sure of that, but Harvey Dent I recognise from that. All good stuff. Looking at the different comics and magazines. Batman 45. Very classic. Very minimalist, a lot of these. Whereas now you wouldn't get away with panels like that. You'd have to have stuff going on in the background. But yeah, there we go. Adventures of Alfred. Quite interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Batman's Robin and obviously spin-offs. So yes, the car parts we have today, we're starting on the proper engine itself. We've got the distributor and stuff to build up on there, little bits to put on the distributor cap, attach it together to one half of the engine block by the looks of it. Yep, that's all going to go on there, and we'll end up with it looking like that in just a couple of minutes, no doubt. So let's clear this out of the way. Let's get it built. Okay, today's parts entirely standalone. Not got any parts from any other issues to use on this. We've got some bits on sprues which need cutting off to begin with. But first of all, we're going to be putting these two bits together with a screw and a pin. The pin just holds it in place. I can get it the right way round. Goes on the top, that goes on the bottom, and that goes off that way. So they go together a bit like that. An AM screw will go through the top of that, which I have got just here. So there is an AM screw. Just the one, come on, I only want one out for now. There will be more being used very shortly, I am sure, because they'd never give you that many extras. So that is going to go back together like that. And the screw will simply go through there and into there. It's simply not getting it lined up quite right. Right. Being more trouble than I have had before. Try again. That's lined up. That is not lined up. Let's get that lined up again there. Then we can try that again. That feels better. So that will hold that together thusly. Then we do in fact need another AM screw, and that will only leave one in the packet, which is good because that will be spare for later storage. So this one will hold this in place in that tube there. I'm sure it will only go one way round, but let's double check. Which way does it look like it's going in the picture? Like it's going in there with that bit going upwards. Just like that. And that will hold that in place quite nicely. Thank you very much. There we go. It's started. Right, then we've got to put the distributor cap together. I'm going to use a pair of tweezers to do that because this has got to go into the center of that. Well, that couldn't have been molded as one piece. I'm not too sure, but that's gone in there quite nicely. Then we need all of these. So I shall cut them off using a pair of nippers, though you'll probably get away with just snapping them off, to be honest. But so they will come off of there and then go onto each and every one of these little posts on here. I don't drop everything. Try that again. So yeah, they're going on to there. The right way round, and it should just lock on. Let's have a try again. If I can grab that there, grab it there, grab it there. Wait, what? Grab it by the little post I'm aiming for. Not going to like me doing this. Right, I shall do these off camera. I'll get them all cut off and all attached on there, and then we'll attach the next bit. Right, that's all of those connected up on there. I'm not entirely certain why we needed them. Why did they not mould that as one piece? But it's done now, so there we go. We've got this silver distributor piece to clip onto the side with the posts going sort of upwards. Although that is actually keyed in, so you have to have it going that way. So that goes on there like that. We've got one of those spare, which I should keep aside. The last screw we need to put in is one of these TP screws, I believe it was, which is going to hold this post over there at that angle. We'll get that through the hole first and get that lined up in there. And then that should be the easiest thing to do. Yep. That's that, although that again is keyed. So make sure that's rotated the right way round. That actually locks in place. And then that will go onto the top of that, and again is keyed so it goes in the right way round, which is that way round, which should be the way round that it shows on there. With that going off that way, it's not the same way round. Right, I must have that keyed in. Looks like about 180 degrees apart. So let's loosen that off of there. Turn that around. There we go. That locked in place there as well, which is the direction that it's pointing. Not push too hard on the end of it because it's sharp. All the little spikes on it now. So there we have that done now as well. Another issue completed. Ready for next time when I think we're doing the other side of this. So I shall keep that and the screws safe for now. And I'll see you for the next one very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.